I typed some questions on my notepad of what I thought people would want to know about me. Or what, you know, I like to do, things like that. So we're gonna get into that. I am gonna be doing my hair while I do that because I'm trying to record another video. So I'm trying to get a 2-for-1. Content is content, baby. All right, this should not be long, but let's jump into it. The first question I put is, what is my name? If you don't know me personally, my name is Andrika. I go by Drika, you know, short. Some of my friends or people that know me call me Big Dreek. Big Dreek also came about in college as well. So it just kind of, like the people where I live now in Chicago, they just started calling me Big Dreek. But some people in college used to call me Big Dreek. So that's my name. Call me what you see fit. Drika, Big Dreek. Doesn't matter to me. Andrika. I answer to them all. So yeah, that's my name. Question number 2. Where am I from? Where am I from? All right. So I was born and raised in Mississippi, Long Beach, Mississippi to be exact. And then I've moved several places. Of course, I went to college. When I went to college, I still went to college in Mississippi, and it was like 5 hours away from where I'm from. So I'm from the Mississippi Gulf Coast. We always distinguish that it is 2 parts of Mississippi, and the Mississippi Gulf Coast is one of its own. And I said what I said. Question number 3. My occupation. What is my occupation? By day, I am a teacher. Child. Yeah, I'm a teacher. I teach kindergarten. And yeah, I don't think I want to go anywhere else. I used to teach pre-K. And I was like, yeah, I don't know if I want to teach higher than pre-K. And I think I hit a sweet spot in kindergarten. By night, I'm a content creator. Or in my spare time, I'm a content creator. I create content on TikTok, Instagram, and here on YouTube. And I'm trying to get better here on YouTube. I'm really trying to get better. That's the goal for 2024. I know that was the goal for 2023. And I got really consistent on other platforms except YouTube. But I think YouTube is a bit like discouraging sometimes. And yeah, so we're trying to get out of that. So let's move on to question number 4. My favorite color. But my favorite color is like mustard yellow. I'm very particular about my yellow. So don't say it's not yellow. It's mustard yellow, black, and pink. So those are my favorite colors. What I enjoy. What I enjoy most is fashion. Like thrifting my pieces. I love thrifting. I've been thrifting for about 12 to 13 years. It started in college, and we'll get into that. I think I have something. Yeah. We'll get into that a little more on a question that is coming up, actually. But what I enjoy most is fashion, honestly. I like getting dressed. I like looking good. I like to get dressed and go out and people are like, oh, I like your outfit. Like, I love that. That makes me feel good because I know what I'm doing. So that's what I like the most. I like fashion. Number 6. Question number 6 is, what is my favorite season? My favorite season is fall. I like that it's like not too hot, but it's also not too cold. And I like being able to finally bring out my pieces. Really, like I can layer. I like to layer. I like coats. Yeah, so fall will have to be my favorite season. how did I get into fashion? Honestly, I think fashion got into me. And I don't say that lightly, like I really do. I remember like being in 9th grade, and I was in 8th grade going to 9th grade, and the school that I was going to at the time said that the following year they wanted us to wear uniforms, and I couldn't fathom looking like someone else. Like, I could not fathom, I couldn't wrap my mind around it, because I've never liked to look like somebody else. That's always been a thing that I have not been into. And so once I found out, that was one of my reasons for like wanting to move back home. And even though it was a lot of other reasons, like that was one of the, it was like, yeah, it's nothing for me here. I might as well leave. Could not fathom looking like somebody else. And that's when I really was like, okay, I need to explore my style a little more. So at the time, I was able to like start shopping for myself, like going into 9th grade. I would get the money and I was able to go shop for stuff that I like. And when I was able to shop for stuff that I like, I was mostly getting like button downs. I like real tailored looks. I like real preppy looks. That was my, baby, I eat you up. I was wearing blazers. Like, I was wearing button downs, and it was a lot of, okay, I really like this. I kind of like this. So being able to get that, I don't know what you call it, being able to get like, to be able to just do stuff that you want to do and it be accepted was something that I really enjoyed. So when I got to college, of course, like we having to pay tuition, and then my mom was a single parent at the time, and she had to take care of my siblings, and it was like I didn't want to have to bother her for money. And where I went to school at, we only had like a Rue 21, we had a Cato's, we had an It's Fashion, we had a JCPenney, I think. And I can remember I wanted to go to the mall. I mean, I wanted to go shopping, and I wore a lot of polo, Ralph Lauren polo. I wore a lot of polo, and I asked somebody, I'm like, dang, I need a polo shirt, you know, where can I get a polo shirt from? And they was like, oh, you can get it from JCPenney. And I'm like, okay, cool. So I get my roommate, because I didn't have a car at the time, I get my roommate to take me to JCPenney, and I'm looking for polo. I'm like searching high and low, because I'm just knowing I'm finna get me a polo shirt. Child, why the hell these people send me to JCPenney for a USPA shirt? U.S. Polo Association or something? They sent me to JCPenney for that. I was left speechless. I said, this is not what I'm talking about. This is not what I want. Girl, I would never forget it. And I was like, yeah, no. So I knew immediately I was not gonna be able to find polos. So I can't, another alternate was introduced to me. And that was thrifting. Started to like thrift heavy. Like, I would thrift everywhere I went. If I was in Jackson, I would thrift. If I was on the coast, I would thrift. And it just became a part of me, and something I started enjoying. It was therapeutic. Like, believe it or not, I like to be in solitude, like by myself. And I don't have a problem with like just doing stuff alone. It just gets me where I need to go. So I started thrifting like by myself. I would go to the thrift stores several times a week to see what they had. I kind of knew like what what days they had deals on, or what day they got new items in, what time they like what time they put stuff out. I kind of knew all of that stuff. And that's where my love for thrifting came from. Like, I just didn't want to have to bother my mom to give me money. So the allowance that she would give me, I would take it to the thrift store. And then when I got a job in college, baby, I could spend my money on whatever I want. Because at the time, my mom was still paying my phone bill. So I ain't had no bills. So I could spend as much money as I wanted to at the thrift store. And that's what I started doing. Taking my talents to the thrift store. And baby, once I got into them vintage pieces, it was up. And that's how I got into it. Question number 9. When can you expect videos? I know I be lagging. I be lacking. But I want to try to post 2 times for sure. And then once I get my momentum, I want to try to post 2 times for sure a week. And then once I get my momentum, I want to like amp it up to like 3 times a week. But the posting days to start off will be Sunday and Wednesday. So I would do like a midweek like check up or check in or give you some info. And then I want to do Sundays because I know a lot of people watch videos on Sundays. So that's the plan. That's the plan. My last and final question. What's my favorite piece of clothing to wear? Now, if you know me, you know. It's gotta be an outerwear piece. So like a blazer, what else? A blazer or a coat, a cardigan. I love all of that. So that's what my favorite pieces to wear. I also like hats. Like I like fedoras. I like fitted caps. I like dad caps, snapbacks. I like a good hat, baby. Yeah, so, ouch! These things are so old. They're just, I don't know if that peaked. I don't know what happened. But I love me a good hat and a good coat, blazer, something of that nature. So that's something I really enjoy wearing and styling and incorporating in my pieces. That's it about me. If y'all have any other questions that y'all would like to know about me, leave a comment. Let me know. Around to the end. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Give me a subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend. And also, if you stay to the end, leave me a black heart. Alright? I'll catch y'all next time. Peace.